The Force is with you, young Skywalker.
Hello, Spoiled Milk Entertainment here, and today we're discussing all things Battlefront 2 Season 2, the Han Solo Season Part 1. I am Womp Rat, and joining me is my partner in crime, the Bull.
Hey there, everyone.
Season 2, the Han Solo season, is almost here, and while we'll post a video covering all the changes coming with this latest patch, including new hero skins, the 2015 Jabba's Palace map, 2-on-2 Heroes vs. Villains, and Starfighter Arcade, we came across a familiar face last weekend. Pancake face. Bull, do you think this was some random coding error, or are they testing the skin with the idea of putting it out there in the near future? What do you think?
Well, as you can see, when I spawned in, I'm playing on PS4. I got a little surprise. It was Mr. Pancake Face himself. I didn't really expect this, but when I went into my spawn screen after I died, I went to go look in-game too to see if he's running around with it, but I didn't see him running around with it. But he's definitely in the PS4 spawn screen, so it was quite a surprise for me. I'm not sure if this guy knew he had Pancake Face, or maybe he's a game tester. Maybe they're testing it out for tomorrow's release. I'm not sure.
Is that common? The DICE or EA that would actually have game testers go in and use the skins before they release them?
Oh, for sure. You need to test those out for the hitbox for the face. They need to run around. Especially post-release. Now, pre-release, the public's not going to be seeing that. Obviously, they're going to be playing it themselves, but there are a lot of times these guys, these game testers, these developers at DICE or Motive or whoever's designing it up will run around in-game and test it out. But I've never seen it. I've seen it on a mod for PC, but I've never seen it in PS4. I know other people have said they spotted it, so maybe this is a bit of a teaser. Maybe they're... or maybe they're testing it out. We don't know.
Yeah, well, I mean, it seems kind of. It was a very popular skin. It was especially in the first Battlefront 2015. Nine Num's a pretty popular character, and was even a hero in the first game too. So I guess it would make sense for them to import that skin. Now, do you think it's going to be? Is it going to be a paid skin? Do you think it's something that you'll be able to buy either with real money via crystals or credits, or do you think they're going to go the Endor Leia route and have it be a time? You can win it through a time challenge.
Well, I'd be surprised. I know they say they read what happens on Reddit, and it was a very popular Reddit reviewed skin. I'd be surprised if they didn't release it as a purchase via points or crystals only. Otherwise, what's the point of putting it out as a time challenge? If they did that with Leia, right? We talked about that before together, about how Leia's Endor skin was up for crystals, up for points, but then a week or two later, or what was it, a week later, they put it up as a time challenge, and boom, if you spent the money on it, whoops, you could have got it in game gameplay. But
I'm sure that made a lot of people very happy.
Right, I'm sure it did. I mean, it made me happy because we got it.
Yeah, we were happy. I mean, because we didn't spend the credits on it. But I definitely, if I had bought that skin, I would have been a little upset that it came out so quickly. Right after it was introduced as a through a time challenge. I mean, you could actually win that thing through a weekend time challenge. And to me, it seems, I'm kind of getting the feeling or the sense from the dialogue between EA and the Battlefront community that EA is kind of intimating that if we don't get on board this whole cosmetic NTX thing, they might very well pull the plug on this game by the end of the year. That seems a little ridiculous in that many people bought this game at full price with the promise that there would be free DLC moving forward. Most people thought that would probably last the lifespan of the game, which I think they assumed it was going to be 2 years, right? Because it was, the first Battlefront came out in 2015.
Right.
Then they reintroduced this one in 2007, at the end of 2017. So, you know,
I think the progressive system is what they've talked about, how it's sucked up all their producers or designers and time. But obviously, it's not the gaming community's fault. It shouldn't be up for us to pick it up. They need to put out the content. There's a demand there. Um, if they release maps more, obviously, for me, a big thing, even if they do small maps with Blast or Strike, I'm fine with that. Maybe the big thing for me now that I've been playing for long enough is the team balance. Team balance needs to
that's what a
switch
lot of
on
people
at
have
some
been.
point.
Yeah, that seems to be a recurring theme too, especially on some of the blogs and posts that a lot of people have complained about that. And again, it seems like those concerns, those complaints are met with a lot of "we hear you," we'll look into it, those kinds of things. And I
We
mean,
know
six
about
months,
it.
yeah, we know about it, right? Soon, trademark. But and then nothing's really done. I mean, it shouldn't be this hard, right? I mean, you're a seasoned player of
Well, they want
multiplayer
us.
games, right? I mean, is it that hard to create
Well, I think it's a
competitive games?
motivation on the developer side is not there. They've gotten their part of it done. It's really like EA needs to really step up with this game to keep it alive, or they're gonna kill it off and come out with something new like they did with Battlefront 1 to Battlefront 2. We'll
Right.
see. Um, for me, now it definitely needs to develop a little bit more. It's not recycled maps. It's not same old gameplay in the same maps. Like I said, even on the smaller maps like they're coming out with, it's a lot of fun on in the beginning, but then team balance is off. I hate to keep saying that, but even when you're dominating, I like to dominate, sure, for a round or two, but after that, it's no fun. It's just not.
Yeah.
It's not anything that. When you're on the losing side, is definitely no fun. You get frustrated, but
Sure.
it's one of those things that I'm sure they're aware of. Where their motivation is at this point, Dice, Motive, all the other developers put in their time. We'll see what happens. I'm sure it'll be fun. Let's hope they don't give away everything with time challenges, because I'd like to earn things, sure. But if they're saying they need the money, then put it out with crystals and all that, and let's see if people support it. But maps, if they put out maps, they would have support with skins, guaranteed.
Well, that's going to do it for us here at Spoiled Milk. We thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you again soon for our coverage of the Han Solo Season 2 of Battlefront 2.
If you liked what we've been discussing, give us some comments, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We'd really enjoy hearing from you and appreciate the likes and the subscribes. So thanks, guys.
See ya.